paid in full. I'm trying to get paid in full. Yeah, I'ma do it till I'm laying in the ditch. But until then, I'm getting money like Mitch. I'm trying to get paid. But a doctor before I be a broke nigga. Send them shoes to kick your dough, nigga. Coming straight up out, they didn't know, nigga. Chopper City cutthroat, nigga. Where I'm from is no joke, nigga. You can fuck around and get smoked, nigga. Big dog, yeah, I'm the GOAT, nigga. If you want it, I can get you poked, nigga. Shot caller, yeah, I'm big ballin'. Neck and wrist look like water. Shit, my pockets fatter than my bitch ass. She drippin' pussy like water. She a bad bitch on that bag shit, tryna stack it up for her daughter. The bitch suck the dick and then swallow the kids up every day in that order. GGI mob shit, and I'm back. And we going to that 15th with it. We going on that Westbank. Shout out to that Westbank, man. Shout out to that 15th, you know what I'm saying? That whole 15th, Harvey Marrero. The whole 15th, man. The Fisher, you know what I'm saying? The cutoff, all that, you know what I'm saying? And we going to be talking about the Rideau brothers. Christopher, well, Joe Rideau, because Joe is the oldest. Joseph Rideau and Christopher Rideau. Chris was actually the first person that I ever seen withdrawing from heroin as a juvenile, like in a juvenile facility. Because I was actually in a juvenile youth facility with Chris when I was about 15, I won't say, in Conchetta, CYC on Tulane and Broad. But Chris was the first person I actually seen sick from heroin, like that I actually really knew what had him the way he was in the jail, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it, like the facility that we was in, it was like a lot of different wards, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it was always a lot of tension, like people was always at each other, you know what I'm saying? It was very seldom that we stuck together. The only way we stuck together if it was against the deputies and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Or it was something going on to where it was some mistreatment of an inmate or, another one of us up in the dome or, in the facility. So when Chris came in there, a lot of people from the, off the Westbank already knew him. Like I never knew him. I met him when he came to that juvenile facility. I think it was in 1997. It was a dude named Butch out there, 15 Cocky Butch. A little dude they was calling Mad Dog. They had a nice bit of people from the 15 in there in 1997 on 2-2. But like when Chris came in there, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people respected him already, so I knew he had to be somebody, like his little status in the street had to be something if he was respected like that soon as he got in the facility, you know what I'm saying? Then a lot of people, like a lot of us in the dome started helping him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was real sick when he was, coming down and withdrawing from the heroin, you know what I'm saying? And it just messed me up because I never had seen anybody like that. Like I grew up around it, you know what I'm saying? My dad, abused cocaine, crack, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I had older, big homies and people around me that done heroin, but I never actually seen nobody withdrawing from it. I didn't see them loaded from it, you know what I'm saying? And people ODing and stuff like that, but I never saw nobody withdrawing. That was my first time meeting Chris, and that was my last time seeing him because once I got out, and he did get out, well, he got out, he didn't stay in jail number like 2 weeks. But once I got out, you know what I'm saying, I never seen him again, but I always heard a lot of stories about his brother in particular, you know what I'm saying? And Chris' name was just tagged along with his brother, you know what I'm saying? But I heard things about Chris too, but you know what I'm saying? His brother was like something different, you know what I'm saying? All together. So it goes on to read Joseph Jojo Rideau, September 30, 1979, October 28, 2001. And Christopher Chris Rideau, April 5th, 1981. July 10, 2011. Chris was born a year before me, so he would be like 42 years old right now. Were well-known criminals from New Orleans, Louisiana. Authorities said the brothers terrorized the streets of New Orleans and built a reputation as brazen gangsters. For years, the duo were implicated in a host of crimes, but they were rarely convicted because of a reluctant witness and missing evidence that doomed cases. In 2001, the brothers' crime sprees would come to an end after a violent standoff in which the elder brother Joseph was killed. The wild incident made national headlines in the media. Christopher was sentenced to 10 years in prison for his role in the incident and was released from prison in 2010 with time off for good behavior. In 2011, he was viciously gunned down in New Orleans. Raised in the Algiers neighborhood, both brothers began a life of crime at an early age. Both were in and out of jail institutions for a number of serious crimes such as rape, murder, and robbery. Before his death, Joseph was wanted on a string of armed robberies on the Westbank that police say were motivated by his need to feed his serious heroin addiction. In the Times-Picayune article, the brothers were described as legends of the streets, who somehow always stayed at least one telephone tip ahead of the law. Joseph cemented his reputation in 1997 when, according to police, he leaped from a third-floor balcony to dodge an arrest warrant for murder. And I heard about this. It was calling that boy like Superman and everything, the Black Panther and everything. Like, they were saying he leaped from the third floor. I won't say from one floor to another floor. I forgot how, I think I heard about it in jail some type of way. Once I got older and went to adult jail in one of the Templemans, or maybe I heard it out here on the street from somebody, but I did hear the stories about his brother leaping from the third floor and eluding the police and getting away. So he said his only conviction came in August 1997 when he pled guilty to simple robbery. He was sentenced to probation, but later served about 1 year in prison when his probation was revoked. Christopher, younger and even more flamboyant, found himself painting with the same brush. Since the start of 2001, the younger Rideau has been jailed 3 times for unauthorized use of a car, possession of a firearm by a felon, and armed robbery, but none of the cases were accepted for the prosecution by the district attorney's office. The robbery spree began in July, police said, when the Burger King was held up. A month later, Rio was pegged for a robbery of the Taco Bell, already a prime suspect on the police radar screen. Rideau reached a dangerous level of violence on October, police said, when he and an acquaintance robbed a gas station on Degaulle, then shot 2 women during a stick-up at a nearby apartment complex. One woman survived a gunshot wound to the leg, the other a shot to the head. 2001, the standoff. In October 2001, NOPD began a 28-hour search for Joseph Rideau for an outstanding warrant. Joseph was finally spotted in front of the Degaulle Manor apartments. That's right there where I did the episode and was talking about Kilo G, long live Kilo G. You know what I'm saying? They said Kilo G was murdered in those same apartments, and these the same apartments Jamie Foxx shot the Project X movie at, and they did the Black and Blue with Tyrese and the black chick played as the NOPD officer. But they all, I think I done a I ain't gonna say I think I done a I actually participated in the NOLA Hip Hop Awards in 2014. We shot our own cipher up in the apartment complex too. So he said he was spotted in front of the Degaulle Manor apartments October 27 in a car, and a chase ensued, in which dozens of shots were fired from the rear of the car. During the chase, officers of the Crescent City Connection Police Department joined the pursuit, and shots were fired at them as well. The police were unable to stop the car, as they were outgunned by high-powered assault rifles, which helped them escape to the getaway vehicle. Later that day, authorities tracked down a getaway car in front of the home in Algiers. Upon entering the home, while some officers provided a shield for the other officers, the shield officers shot tear gas canisters into the residence. After the canisters were deployed, the officers heard the sound of shots from an AK-47 assault rifle. Officers pulled back into safer positions. Around daybreak, the brothers emerged from the residence. Witnesses said Joseph was armed with an AK-47 assault rifle with a scope and a 75-round banana clip. Damn. The rifle was identified at the trial. Both brothers armed with rifles. Joseph shielded himself from the police with a female hostage. According to the police, Joseph held an assault rifle to the woman's head and ignored orders to surrender. After a 12-hour standoff, Joseph was killed by a sniper. Christopher later surrendered and was arrested for attempted murder, carjacking, kidnapping, and armed robbery. But yeah, I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I heard a lot of stories that about Joe, and they said he was hell, like he was the one. You know what I'm saying? They say Chris was about his Diddy Bob too, and you know, he gonna stand on business too, but Joe was the one, you know what I'm saying? And maybe Joe, you know what I'm saying, his temper and his, you know what I'm saying, unpredictability was the demise of his young brothers, you know what I'm saying, was basically the thing that turned his young brother's life on the wrong path. It be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But long live the Rideau brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? May the peace, mercy, and blessings of the Creator be with both of their souls, be upon both of their souls, and may the peace, mercy, and blessings of the Creator be upon their mom and their family. Slum 1200 GGI. I'm
trying to get paid in full. I'm trying to get paid in full. Yeah, I'ma do it till I'm laying in the ditch. But until then, I'm getting money like Mitch. I'm trying to get paid before I be a broke nigga. Send them shoes to kick your dough, nigga. Coming straight up out, they didn't know, nigga. Chopper City cutthroat, nigga. Where I'm from is no joke, nigga. You can fuck around and get smoked, nigga. Big dog, yeah, I'm the goat, nigga. If you want it, I can get you poked, nigga. Shot caller, yeah, I'm big ballin'. Neck and wrist look like water. Shit, my pockets fatter than my bitch ass. She ripping pussy like water. She a bad bitch on that bag shit, tryna stack it up for her daughter. The bitch suck the dick and then swallow the kids up every day in that order.